Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to divide fractions. So I'm going to demonstrate how dividing fractions is done, and we'll do a few examples together until you feel comfortable with the process. So our first example, we're going to divide 3 over 10 by 4 over 5. Now, dividing fractions can be completed in 3 steps. And to help you remember those 3 steps, I'm going to give you 3 letters. And those letters are K, C, F. So, what do these letters stand for? The first one, K, stands for keep. The next, C, stands for change. And F stands for flip. So, what does this mean? So, let's start with keep. Keep is what we do to the first fraction. And what that means is we keep it exactly as it is. So, 3 over 10 stays 3 over 10. And that's our first step. Our next step, change, is what we do to the operation, our operation of division. And what it means is that we change our operation from division to multiplication. That's our second step. And our third step, flip, is what we need to do to the second fraction. So what does that mean? Well, that means we flip the position of the numerator and denominator. So that means the numerator 4 becomes the denominator, and the denominator 5 becomes the numerator. And that's it. So now we've changed our problem into a multiplication problem. And if you've watched my video on how to multiply fractions, you know what comes next. That's right. We multiply the numerators and denominators. So first, 3 multiplied by 5, that's 15. And 10 multiplied by 4, that's 40. Now we have a fraction here, 15 over 40, that can be reduced. So let's reduce it. Numerator and denominator can both be divided by 5. So let's divide 15 by 5, which is 3, and 40 by 5, which is 8. And that's it. We've solved our problem. So 3 over 10 divided by 4 over 5 equals 15 over 40, which can be reduced to 3 over 8. Okay, let's try another problem. This time we have 2 over 3 divided by 1 over 6. So again, first step is K. We keep the first fraction as it is. So we're going to keep this as 2 over 3. Our next step, C, change. We're going to change our operation from division to multiplication. And our last step, F, flip. We're going to flip the position of the numerator and denominator. And that's it. Now we have a multiplication problem. So let's solve it. Numerator multiplied by numerator. 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. And now we multiply our denominators. 3 multiplied by 1 is 3. So we have 12 over 3, and we can see that we can divide our numerator by our denominator. So let's do that. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So our answer to 2 over 3 divided by 1 over 6 is 12 over 3 that can be divided to equal 4. Let's try another one. This time we're going to solve 3 over 8 divided by 1 over 4. So first, we're going to keep 3 over 8 as it is. And next, we're going to change our operation from division to multiplication. And last, we're going to flip the position of our numerator and our denominator in our second fraction from 1 over 4 to 4 over 1. And now that we've completed our 3 steps, we can solve our problem. 3 multiplied by 4 is 12, and 8 multiplied by 1 equals 8. So again, we have an improper fraction. So let's divide our numerator by our denominator. So 12 divided by 8 equals 1. So 1 is going to be the whole number of our mixed fraction, and our remainder, what's left over, is going to be our numerator. The denominator is going to stay the same. And we can see that 4 over 8 can be reduced, so let's reduce that. 1 and 1 over 2 is our final answer. Okay, let's try another one. This time we're going to divide a whole number by a fraction. 1 divided by 1 over 3. So how do we do this? Well, we have two different types of numbers, so that is an issue. But we can change our whole number to a fraction. And to do that, we can simply write our whole number over 1. That's right. Any whole number can be changed into a fraction simply by placing it over 1, because fractions are really just division problems where the numerator is divided by the denominator. So by placing the whole number in the numerator position and dividing it by 1, we're not changing the value because anything divided by 1 is whatever that number is. So now that we've changed our whole number into a fraction, let's solve this. First, keep. It's going to keep our fraction 1 over 1 as it is. Next, change. We're going to change from division to multiplication. And last, F is for flip. And that means we're going to flip 1 over 3 to 3 over 1. Now let's solve our problem. We're going to multiply our numerators. 1 multiplied by 3 is equal to 3. And next, we're going to multiply our denominators. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. And we can see we have an improper fraction, 3 over 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. And there we have it. Okay, let's try one more problem. So we're going to divide another whole number by a fraction. Now, remember, we could change our whole number into a fraction by, that's right, placing it over 1. So 4 over 1 divided by 1 over 2. Now let's follow our 3 steps. We're going to keep 4 over 1 as 4 over 1, and we're going to change division to multiplication. And last, we're going to flip 1 over 2 to 2 over 1. Now let's multiply. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, and 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And we have an improper fraction, 8 over 1, and 8 divided by 1 is 8. So there you have it. Excellent job. Thank you guys for watching this video on dividing fractions. I'll see you in the next one.